tonight. Are you guys excited? I don't think they're. Are you guys excited? Woo! Are you excited, Lester?
I am excited.
I am too. Well, my name is Lale.
And I'm Lester.
And we are going to take you on a trip around the world.
Oh, this trip is going to be in one evening. It's going to feature dancing,
Fashion,
music.
and culture.
We'd like to welcome you all to the 43rd Annual Eve of Nations.
Before we start our amazing performances, I would like to invite a very special guest to welcome you officially to the Eve of Nations. She's the lady who glues it all together at IAC. Please welcome President of International Advisory Committee, Cassie Tawney.
Hello all, welcome to the 43rd Annual Eve of Nation Colors of the World. I'm Cassie Tawney, I'm the President of the International Advisory Committee this year. For the past 3 years, I have been honored to be a part of this organization that has done so much for the international community at OU. Through IAC, I've had the unique college experience of getting to know many international students on campus and learning about their cultures. I've always loved to travel to new countries and learn about cultures and people. And through IAC, I realized I can learn about all those cultures without leaving Norman's campus. I've learned about the world through performing in many culture nights, having many dinner conversations, and just living life to the fullest with my friends who happen to be international students. Even though I've learned so much about other cultures, I've also learned a lot about my own culture. I've learned about many aspects of American culture by seeing the world through the international students' eyes. We've all had many interesting conversations about the way we do things in our own country. But the one thing that surprised me the most was how much we're all alike. We all want the same things. We all want to be successful at school and to have good jobs. We all want our parents and our family to be proud of us. We all want to have fun and live life to the fullest. And we all want to love and be loved. The international community at OU has taught me so much that I chose to dedicate my time here to share the international community with the OU community, and the Norman community, of course. Some of my favorite moments in IAC have been seeing the international community share their culture with the OU community. I love seeing the fourth graders come to the International Bazaar in the fall and ask each organization to write their name in their different languages. I love seeing the community and the host families come and support the international culture nights. I love seeing my nieces and nephews practice their Korean or their Chinese with my friends who come home and visit for the holidays. I love the support and the encouragement we got for our first ever Mr. and Miss International OU pageant. I love that the contestants were able to share their culture in a very individual and personal way. I'm very proud of the work that IAC has done this year. My executive team and my subcommittee stood by me through the easy times and the stressful times. They constantly surprised me by asking for more work to do, making the meetings fun and full of laughter, and encouraging me when I needed the most. And for the most part, they stuck to the deadlines. I cannot express how grateful and humbled I am by their dedication to the international community. This May, I will graduate from this university, and I'm honestly not ready to leave OU. I'm not ready to leave IAC and all the opportunities it offers me and all the work and friends that I've made here. But I'm confident that I'm leaving it in good hands. Thank you all for coming tonight. I hope you all experience OU's beautiful, colorful, international diversity. To continue the show, we're going to have the International Fashion Show, which has 6 regions, 80 different countries represented, and 120 students. Thank you.
Welcome to North America.
just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets harder than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute.
Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
Greetings from East Asia.
오빤 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일.
And now on to Africa. Next is South Asia.
Yo, blaze up the walk, light it up to the beat. Come on. Gorgeous with attitude and every attitude. This hot booty, come on, baby, do it, do it, what?
Let's welcome Europe. And now, let's go to the Middle East.
atıyor. Ağzımda sakızı şişirip şişirip arsız arsız atıyor. Belki de bu yüzden bunun sahibi o dünya. Soğar erkek yesin şımarık geçti mi bu dünya. Çekmiş kaşına gözüne sürme dudaklar kıpkırmızı kırıtıyor. Bir de karşıma geçmiş utanması yok. İnadıma inadıma sırıtıyor. Biz böyle mi gördük babamızda eve göre rezil olduk. Yeni adet gelmiş eski köye bak kızlar mahvoldu. Seni gidip kırar yılları deliğinden çıkaran kaderin püskül belam yakalarsan.
Last but definitely not least, Latin America.
You know, Massivo. We run the world. Estamos con el ritmo, cintura, rodilla, el piso, va y pasa el limbo. Nos fuimos fuera. Estamos con el ritmo, cintura, rodilla, el piso, va y pasa el limbo. Y esto está como pa' rumbear, pa' pasarla caliente. Toda mi gente no favorece el sol, tu bronceado y el calor. No puede estar mejor. Y esto está como pa' rumbear, bailarla caliente, de par y de frente. No favorece el sol, tu bronceado y el calor. No puede estar mejor.
Woke up on the right side of the bed. What's up with this Prince song inside my head? Hands up if you're down to get down tonight. 'Cause it's always a good time. Slept in all my clothes like I didn't care. Hopped into a cab, take me anywhere. I'm in if you're down to get down tonight. 'Cause it's always a good time.
Good morning and good night. I wake up at twilight.
It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a
What did you guys think of the fashion show? Well, your MCs are fashionable too.
But even though I'm fashionable myself, I still have to take some tips from all the fashionistas that came out to the fashion show. Let's give them another round of applause. Our first performance tonight is actually in your program as near the end. However, since we really thought that they really represent OU's international community, branching out from outside of the OU campus into other places such as Edmond, etc. And so we decided to move them up.
This will be a dancing group that will combine traditional and modern Asian forms of dancing. Please welcome our first performance, Tempo Flux.
Sorry.
Thank you, Tempo Flux. So now we would officially like to start our competition. In case somebody didn't know, this is a competition. And we're very glad actually to inform you that for the very first time, Eve of Nation has a crowd favorite award. So keep your eyes open for your favorite association tonight.
Our first association that will be performing tonight is the Iranian Student Association. They're going to perform a traditional dance, the first part of which hails from the northern part of Iran, and it's representing the harvest season. The second part of the dance is the Zari dance, representing the Azerbaijani regions of Iran.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Iranian Student Association.
آخه می‌جای یا نیده گل بوم هوای گلشی ارمر بیجور بنه بوم زحمت بکشی میچل چرانه امشوشی میخونه ور شیرینی خورانه دل تو منم شوق تو منم آفتاب آسنگینه جرگی تو منم
تناز چه قشنگ چشمات تناز چه میخنده لبات صد دل عاشق نگات محو چشمای سیاته بخند با خندت همیشه وای چه گلها میشه بخند با خندت همیشه وای چه گلها میشه مثل سعید عاشق تو هیچ کسی پیدا نمیشه مثل سعید عاشق تو هیچ کسی پیدا نمیشه Geceleri rüyamdasan görürüm ki yanımdasan hansı düzdü hansı yalan ölürüm senin için yanarım senin için Geceleri rüyamdasan görürüm ki yanımdasan hansı düzdü hansı yalan ölürüm senin için yanarım senin için Bir daha ben
So I have a story to tell you. back in the time when the Portuguese went the first time to Taiwan, to Taiwan they said Formosa, which means amazing, amazing island. So today we have amazing performances who will show you some of the ways how to dance modern way in their land. It's been a long time since they've been performing at Eve of Nations, but today they're back with us to perform Formosa.
So please put your hands together for the Taiwanese Student Association.
城里的月光把梦照亮，请温暖他心房。看透了人间聚散，能不能多点快乐片段？
长头， 你是我的花朵，就算你身边很多小石头。你是我的花朵，我要爱着你，不眠也不休。
Thank you, Taiwan. So at this point, we would like to say a big thank you to the important people who, of course, helped us organize this entire event. Of course, our sponsors. This is the Office of the President, the Office of the Senior Vice President and Provost, Student Affairs, Housing and Food Services, the College of International Area Studies, Coca-Cola. OU Cousins, Friends of International Students Program, and Student Alumni Association. Please give them a huge applause. Thank you.
All right, up next is the Society of Chinese Students and Scholars. Their performance is going to combine two different styles of dance and music. They're going to come out with an energetic and youthful dance, while at the same time, really going with the rhythm of a mellow beat.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Society of Student Scholars, and I'm so sorry. This is the Association of Chinese Students and Scholars, and they will show you the new generation of youth and optimism. Значи, дами и господа, следната презентация ќе биде од едно...
Lale, English. Remember
Oh,
our
Eng-
guest here, our English speakers?
English, right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next association is coming from the country that's known formerly as the center of the former Incan Empire. Their culture is rich of the origins of European, Asian, African, and indigenous origins.
So please give it up for the Peruvian Student Organization, or Association.
Somos la raza más pura y el mundo lo dice. Negros al fin. Una vela se enciende. Chorita bendice. A rezar. Somos la raza más pura y el mundo lo dice. Una vela se enciende. El chorita bendice. Saca la mano. Saca los pies. Saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano. Saca los pies. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano. Saca los pies. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano. Saca los pies. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Si quieres tú bailar, si quieres aprender, debes sacar la mano y luego sacar los pies. Si quieres tú bailar, si quieres aprender, debes sacar la mano y luego sacar los pies. Saca la mano, saca los pies y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano, saca los pies y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano, saca los pies y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano, saca los pies y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. ¡Guille, hermano! ¡Guille! 1, 6, 8. ¡Hey! Somos la raza más pura y el mundo lo dice. Gracias a Dios. Una vela se enciende. El chorita bendice. Somos la raza más pura y el mundo lo dice. Una vela se enciende. El chorita bendice. Saca la mano. Saca los pies. ¿De dónde? Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano. Saca los pies. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano. Saca los pies. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano. Saca los pies. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Si quieres tú bailar, si quieres aprender, chincha, chincha, tienes que volver. Si quieres tú bailar, si quieres aprender, chincha, chincha, tienes que volver. Saca la mano, saca los pies y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano, saca los pies y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano, saca los pies y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Saca la mano, saca los pies y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Y saca la cabeza si no la quieres perder. Te puedo yo enseñar si quieres aprender. Te puedo yo enseñar si quieres aprender.
Up next is the Bolivian International Student Association. So our next performers hail from the land of the Andes. Bolivia has a very rich cultural and heritage and a very deep tradition that goes over many years. Now, their song that they're going to be performing to is inspired by an Afro-Bolivian character, Caporales.
So, vamos Bolivia!
Negra, samba, negra, samba. Toda la gente me está mirando porque soy caporal. Toda la gente me está mirando porque soy caporal. Las botas puestas, los cascabeles te harán suspirar. Las botas puestas, los cascabeles te harán suspirar. Cuando yo bailo tiembla la tierra porque soy caporal. Cuando yo bailo tiembla la tierra porque soy caporal. Con mi chicote y mi sombrero puedo enamorar. Con mi chicote y mi sombrero puedo enamorar. Quiéreme como soy, negra, ardiente como el sol. Samba, muévete con sabor, negra, siente tu corazón. Samba, bailando caporales, yo te entregué mi amor. Bailando caporales, yo te entregué mi amor. A bailar, mi negra linda. Toda la gente me está mirando porque soy caporal. Toda la gente me está mirando porque soy caporal. Las botas puestas, los cascabeles te harán suspirar. Las botas puestas, los cascabeles te harán suspirar. Cuando yo bailo tiembla la tierra porque soy caporal. Cuando yo bailo tiembla la tierra porque soy caporal. Con mi chicote y mi sombrero puedo enamorar. Con mi chicote y mi sombrero puedo enamorar. Bailando caporales, ya te entregué mi amor.
Lester, what are you doing interrupting my practice?
What are you doing?
You don't know what this is?
No.
This is yoga. You know, it empowers your body and your mind. Well, yoga, as well as many other Asian traditions, are part of the colorful and rich culture of India. So they won last year's Eve of Nations.
All right, well, give one big hand for the Indian Student Association.
ਨੀਵੀਆਂ ਤੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਚਿਰ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਪੱਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁਖੜਾ ਲੁਕਾ ਕੇ
Wow, that is going to be hard to top that. Can we give India Student Association another round of applause? All right. Up next is the African Student Association. And tonight they have a very special dance in store for us. This comes from Kukre with Bayanye. Now Kukre means don't worry in the Nigerian Calabar language. And tonight, we're not gonna have to worry at all because they're gonna bring a fantastic show to us tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the African Student Association.
All my ladies, décalé, where décalé. All my ladies, décalé, where thankful for all he has done. So me, I wanna have some fun. Steady working to the early morning. For your friends, them, make them come. Yesterday, sister was fun. I'm a dunk come get some. I'm on the run. Enemies, them, fire burn. Who are them, they say, no man can cause it. Say, ale, ale, ale. All my ladies, décalé, where décalé. All my ladies, décalé, where décalé. Then I'm a jolly, so shake your body. This one now, today. All my ladies, décalé, where décalé.
Thank you. So our next performance comes from a country of strong people with strong values. The Bangla people throughout their history have always valued spirituality, unity, and action. And today we will witness poetic expression and then dance that it's in a form of a spiritual rebellion against oppression.
So will you please help me in welcoming the Student Association of Bangladesh?
বলবীর বল উন্নত মম শির শির নেহারি আমারি নত শির ওই শিখরে মাত্রের বলবীর বল মহাবিশ্বের মহাকাশ ফাড়ি চন্দ্র সূর্য গ্রহ তারা ছাড়ি ভুলোক দুলোক গোলোক ভেদিয়া খোদার আসন আরশ ছেদিয়া উঠিয়াছি চির বিস্ময় আমি বিশ্ববিধাত্রীর। আমি ঝঞ্ঝা আমি ঘূর্ণি আমি পথ সম্মুখে যাহা পাই যাই চূর্ণি আমি নৃত্য পাগল ছন্দ আমি আপনার তালে নেচে যাই আমি মুক্ত জীবনানন্দ আমি হাম্বীর আমি ছায়ানট আমি হিন্দোল আমি চলো চঞ্চল ঠমকি ছমকি পথ যেতে যেতে চকিতে চমকি ইন্ডিয়া দেই তিন্দোল আমি চপলা চপল হিন্দোল আমি তাই করি ভাই যখন চাহে মন যা করি শত্রুর সাথে গলাগলি ধরি মৃত্যুর সাথে পাঞ্জা আমি উন্মাদ আমি ঝঞ্ঝা আমি মহামারী আমি ভীতিয়ে ধরিত্রীর আমি শাসন ত্রাসন সংহার আমি উষ্ণ চির অধীর বলবীর আমি চির উন্নত শীর আমি উত্থান আমি অচেতন যেতে চেতন আমি বিশ্ব তরুণে বই জয়ন্তী মানবে বিজয় কেতন ছুটি ঝড়ের মাতনে করতালে দিয়া স্বর্গ মট্ট করতালে দাসিবর হক্কার উচ্চই শ্রববাহন আমার হিম্মতের সাহিকে চলে আমি বসুদেবকে আগ্নে আদ্রি বাড়বে বন্যি কালানল আমি পাতালে মাতাল লগ্নি পাথর কলরল কোলা কোলা হল আমি তড়িতে চড়িয়া উড়ে চলি জড় কুড়ি দিয়া দিয়া লম্ফ আমি ত্রাস সঞ্চারী ভুবনে সহসা সঞ্চারী ভূমিকম্প।
Wow, that was a very coordinated performance. I really can't even get out of my bed in the morning without being uncoordinated, so give them another round of applause. So up next is the United World Organization. The United World is a unique organization because they represent over 40 different countries under one student association. This is unique because most student associations generally represent one country. But they band together through one mission that the United World College has, to foster peace through education.
This is the very first time that United World is performing a Eve of Nations, so please encourage them with an applause.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come on.
back again. She's making me back like a finger, and I couldn't try to be single. And the way that she does it, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. She's making me back like a finger, and I couldn't try to be single. And the way that she does it, I don't know, I don't know. Cause tonight, I don't care what I will buy, cause I know we getting high. Oh, put your hands up in the sky, in the sky.
Paloma ding ding ding, namya lama de, bobo e jana, kapasi e jana, dago e jana, ding ding ding, namya lama de, bobo e jana, kapasi e jana, dago e jana, tigre e jama, ding ding ding, namya lama de, mama ye duna, kambo saki, baka we pina ye duna.
Pack up, let's fly away. Pack a small bag.
Our next performers come from Vietnam, the land of young people and old traditions. Well, in the Vietnamese mythology, there are 4 women that are the symbol of perfection. These 4 women are often represented in the traditional paintings, and today's dance will bring these images to life.
So please join me in welcoming the Society of Vietnamese Students.
Thank you. Let's give them one more applause. That was amazing. So the majority of international students, like myself actually, live thousands of miles away from their friends, families, homes. So when they come at OU, they have a very important mission. They have to be the cultural ambassadors of their countries. None of this, however, would have been possible without the huge support and the hard work of the International Advisory Committee. So let's see all the things they have done in this past year. Thank you, ISC, for all the work you do for us international students. Now next, we will have a dance that's actually part of a festivity where dance and faith come together. Every year on the day of Corpus Christi in Venezuela, the Dancing Devils celebrate the victory of good over evil.
So please join me in welcoming the Association Friends of Venezuela.
So how did you like the Devils of Venezuela?
Now, you may have thought that was an act when they just ran. Like, he legitimately scared me. Like, that was not really an act. That was a really great job by the Devils of Venezuela. But moving forward, the next performance is going to be the Japanese Student Association. And so with that, I have a very short story to tell you. So as legend says, the sun goddess Amaterasu once got agitated at her brother and hid in a cave. The world fell into darkness. Now, the deities, in order to bring light into the world, had to do something, and so they came up with a plan. They put taiko drums in front of the cave that she was hiding in, and made a drum performance until she was forced to come out, bringing light into the world.
So let's see some light with Oyu's own taiko drum performance in Japanese Student Association. It was truly powerful. What did you all think? I wasn't aware we had such amazing drummers at OU. So, before we announce the next performance, there's this one ancient philosopher who said something like, choose the job you love and you won't have to work a single day of your life. So this universal idea appeared in the Middle East in Lebanon, where people invented dabke to tap the mud and build the roofs of their own homes.
So tonight, let's enjoy some dabke with the Lebanese Student Association.
So what happened when you this? With this?
So, we'd just like to take a minute to recognize OU's International Parent of the Year. And so, every year, international students can apply through Campus Activities Council to recognize their parents as the OU International Parent of the Year. This year, IAC's very own Monrada Yamkasikorn's application was chosen as it demonstrated how amazing and supportive her parents are. Monrada's mother, Sukanya Yamkasikorn, is joining us tonight at table 7.
Thank you so much for your support, Mama Yamkasikorn. Okay, so Friends to International Students is a community-based service which connects international students while they're abroad to American families to create home away from home. So every year we recognize the best host family of the year, and this year this award goes to Eric and Priscilla Larson. They're joining us at table 21. Thank you for all the host families for giving us such a support, and also to mine, Eric and Julie, I love you, you're the best.
All right, up next is the Pan American Student Association. Now, every Latino is very, very different. However, there are two things they share in common. They both like to dance and they like to party. Reggaeton is a sensation that is sweeping the nation. Reggaeton has hip-hop and Jamaican roots. It started in the Caribbean and now is not only popular in Latin America, but is popular all over the world.
So give it up for the reggaetoneros of the Pan American Student Association.
Masivo. We run the world. Vamos con el ritmo, cintura, rodilla, el piso va y pasa el lindo. Nos fuimos fuera. Vamos con el ritmo, cintura, rodilla, el piso va y pasa el lindo. Esto está como pa rumbear, pa pasarla caliente. Con toda mi gente. Nos favorece el sol, tu bronceado y el calor. No puede estar mejor. Zumba. Esto está como pa rumbear, pa bailarlo caliente. Del pali de frente. Nos favorece el sol, tu bronceado y el calor. No puede estar mejor. Zumba. Súbela, bájala y ponle bajo, pásala, suelta la cadera y mueve todo lo que tienes ahí. Síguelo así, que este party no tiene fin. Activado, brinca la casa candela, canta la suela, sube esa tela, sígueme el paso que suena la rumba buena, que hay muchas nenas, mira la escena que mano arriba no la deja. Seguimos de la mano, vamos con el ritmo, cintura, rodilla, al piso va y pasa el lindo. Igual controlándome. Vamos con el ritmo, cintura, rodilla, al piso va y pasa el lindo. Esto está como pa rumbear, pa pasarla caliente. Con toda mi gente. Nos favorece el sol, tu bronceado y el calor. No puede estar mejor. Zumba. Esto está como pa rumbear, pa bailarlo caliente. Del pali de frente. Nos favorece el sol, tu bronceado y el calor. No puede estar mejor. Bailando así es que me gusta, como la cintura ritmo se ajusta, es que me tiene loco esta soltura. Ese movimiento es una dulzura. No importa las banderas, se formó el sal pa' afuera. Aquí cabe todo el que quiera. No lo pare ahora, dime. Mano arriba no la deja. Seguimos hasta el amanecer. Estás llegando de Aruba, gozando la temperatura. Yo te vi bailando lindo. De varita puesta en la esquina. DJ panle bocina, así todos llegarán por el ritmo. Esto está como pa rumbear, pa pasarla caliente. Con toda mi gente. Nos favorece el sol, tu bronceado y el calor. No puede estar mejor. Zumba. Esto está como
Thank you, Pan America. So at this point, we would like to introduce two special guests. For the very first time, IIC this year had Mr. and Miss International OU pageant. So please welcome Rashad Al-Milat and Debaroti Ghosh.
Thank you so much. How are we doing, everyone? Beautiful. I can't see all of you guys, so sorry about that. Well, first of all, I would love to take a moment to thank the International Advising Committee for giving me this chance to represent them, to represent my fellow international students. And I would love to thank all the student associations and everyone who helped in putting this event together, the volunteers and everyone else. So please give them a round of applause for everyone who helped. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. This is my 7th month in US. I just arrived from Bangladesh. But if you guys don't get a chance to visit all the countries of the world, just watch our show of ISC, and you will get the test of all the countries on the one platform. And this is the best opportunity I get, is that ISC create for all over the students of the world. So guys, are you enjoying?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Finally, I would want to make one last remark. A few years ago, when I came for the first time to Youth of Nations, I was thinking about it as a talent showcase, an event to come and enjoy all the performances and dances from the different cultures. And that was really a big mistake that I made. Because now, as Mr. International OU, as an international student at OU, and as a regular OU student, I would love all of you to think about this event differently. I would love all of you to leave this place and think that Eve of Nations is an invitation from the IAC, from the International Student Associations, from me personally, and from Miss International OU to invite you all to attend our events, to give us a chance to share our culture and value with you all to improve the OU community. You are a beautiful audience. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you. Have a good night.
Enjoy the show. Good night.
Another big thanks to Mr. and Mrs. International OU. They had some very wonderful words. And while this is a competition, the main point of this is really to just promote and showcase all the diversity that we have here at the University of Oklahoma. And so up next we have the Colombian Student Association. The Colombian Student Association's presentation tonight is coming from the happiest country in the world. Now, Colombians have a lot to be happy about. They have great food, they have great people, they have the best coffee in the world, thank you Starbucks, and they have many other things that just make Colombian life great, in addition to having a very rich cultural diversity.
So tonight, the Colombian Student Association will show us another reason to be happy, the dance of energy and seduction. Give it up for Mapale Curulao.
Bello puerto de mar, mi buena aventura, donde se aspira siempre la brisa pura. Bello puerto de mar, mi buena aventura, donde se aspira siempre la brisa pura. Eres puerto precioso circundado por el mar, eres puerto precioso circundado por el mar. Tus mañanas son tan bellas y claras como el cristal. Tus mañanas son tan bellas y claras como el cristal. Llévale este papelito para el dueño de mi amor.
Gracias, Colombia. Now we are coming towards the end of our performances. Sad. But just to remind you about the Crowd Award Favorite Award. So if anyone would like to vote, you can go on Facebook and search the International Advisory Committee, or shortly facebook.com/OUIAC. There you will see posts of the names of all the student associations, and click like on your favorite one, so please do it. This is very important. They need to know who is the best.
All right, and then if all of the IAC exec and the International Association presidents could go backstage at this time. And without any further ado, I have the pleasure and honor of introducing Janice Levi, the advisor to IAC.
Well, first, I would like to thank our wonderful MCs, Lester and Lale, so if we can give them a hand. Thank you, guys. So the IAC is the International Advisory Committee, which represents all international student groups on campus, in addition to all the international students here at OU. That's over 2,000 international students from over 150 countries. They put on various events such as EVA Nations, so they can facilitate opportunities for our international students to showcase their culture. Whether it's tonight's event, which is the largest event IAC puts on in the academic year, or the International Bazaar in the fall, or the many other opportunities to celebrate diversity throughout the year. But what I'm most proud about the IAC is their commitment to volunteerism and advocacy. In addition to the countless hours they've given this week for Eve of Nations and the many tireless nights, many are getting up tomorrow morning bright and early to participate in OU's National Day of Service, the big event. And in addition to that, they have established the International Students Emergency Relief Fund, which allows funding for international students whose financial security has been threatened from unforeseen circumstances such as a natural disaster or political unrest in their country. I'm happy to report that this semester we were able to give 2 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each, but unfortunately we always receive far more applications that express needs than we have funds. So if you would like to donate or give more to this fund, you can find out more information on page 5 of your program. We'll also have a donation booth up all those stairs you're about to be climbing when we exit. So if you would like to make a gift, feel free to do so, even if it's just small pocket change. Or if you would like to give a bigger gift, of course you can contact us with the contact information on page 5. Now then, I know I want to know who won this year's award, but before I do so, I'm going to recognize our IAC presidents that represent the member groups of the 2012-13 academic year. Each year, international student groups are invited to apply to be a part of the IAC, and this year, these are the presidents who have done so. So if you can come up on stage. From the African Student Association, we have Jessica Waya. From the Arab Student Association, Miriam Edouard. From the Association of Friends to Venezuela, Mary Camero. Just up here. Colombian Student Association, Juan Sebastian Galindo Munoz. The European Student Organization, Cristina Mazilu. The French and Francophone Student Association, Priscilla Gomez. Hong Kong Student Association, Alex Go. The India Student Association, Danya Dharma Rajan. The Iranian Student Association, Afrouz Ansaripur. The Japanese Student Association, Huan Wen. The Korean Student Association, Kyungsuk Caleb Jong. The Lebanese Student Association, Hiba Baroud. Yani Young, representing Malaysian Student Association. Kanchana Matya from Nepali Student Association. Sarah Anwar from Pakistani Student Association. Taylor Lyle from Pan American Student Association. Hamad Al Yusuf from Saudi Student Association. Dan Liao from the Society of Chinese Students and Scholars. Ling Huang from Society of Vietnamese Students. Yusuf Mohammed from the Student Association of Bangladesh. Yu Ting Shen from Taiwanese Student Association. Serkan Ozturk from the Turkish Student Association, and lastly, Unji Lee from the United World. Thank you all for your commitment to IEC. Thank you. All right, next I would like to recognize the members of the IEC. So in addition to the executive board, there's many facets of the IEC that are tasked with particular responsibilities, such as the judicial board, which are responsible for calculating tonight's votes. Those are Kavita Sadasivam, Chaoran Myung, and Christina Tran. Also, the task force, which advocates for international student issues on campus, Chair Ashley Wood, Friz Afzal, Kaji Fouad, and Pragya Sharma Gamir. The subcommittee, which are the extra hands for the executive team and have really put in long hours to make sure tonight's event has come to fruition, and that's subcommittee. Subsea Chair Hillary Gibson, Amanda Tomlinson, Andrew Beliveau, Artem Kuriachi, Bridget Burns, Gabi Borja, Jnana Subramaniam, Jani Gandhi, Hyung Cho, Margie Tanner, Nikhil Reddy, Nimoda Jaji, Rob Smith, Sarah Sandel, Sunny Choi, and Youngju Park. Thank you guys. All right, and last but certainly not least are the executive team. And I'll start with our American liaison. And if you guys will come out front, that's Anne-Marie Daniel, the American liaison. Student advisor, Minrata Yamakaze-Korn. Public Affairs Chair, Amy Lantrip. Special Events Chair, Luis Molina. Historian Ying Zhang. Treasurer Che Sanjir. The General Secretary, Lauren Davis. Vice President External, Sky Tylich. Okay. And Vice President Internal, Nishan Thapa. And certainly last but not least is a unique situation. It's our first ever American president. So America is part of the global world, and that is Cassandra Tomini. So thank you all again, and I hope you've all enjoyed your evening and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
So our final performance actually is a guest performance. It's from the Chispa Salsera. And this salsa team was created by Maritza Rodriguez in 2010. Their members learn how to rock the salsa floor overnight.
They have attended multiple events such as the Houston Salsa Congress, the Baylor Salsa Association, and many events on OU's campus. So please, join me in giving it up for Chispa Salsera.
From the land of the Sooners, Chispa Salsera.
So nasty. Cupido, no entiendo si la suerte me odia y me ha dado de herencia la fortuna del desamor. Y te pido disculpas, pero no aciertas una. Mis febreros son largos aunque no sea tu intención. Pues dile al amor que no toque mi puerta, que yo no estoy en casa, que no vuelva mañana. A mi corazón ya le ha fallado en ocasiones. Me fui de vacaciones, lejos de los amores. Dile al amor que no es grato en mi vida. Dale mi despedida, cuéntale las razones. Yes, sir. ¿Le gusta mi bachata, amiguita? Ajá. I don't need no love. Lo que era necesario para estar contigo, amor. Tú eres una bendición. Las horas y la vida de tu lado, nena, están para vivirlas, pero a tu manera. Enhorabuena, porque valió la pena. Valió la pena. Boricua. Ataca, Sergio.
At this point, we would like to invite the Vice President Internal for his closing remarks, Nishan Thapa.
Hi guys. Oh God, sorry about that. Hope you guys are having a great night tonight. I have one big announcement to make before I start. This is actually an annual thing where after Eve of Nations, the Vice President Internal and External come out and make a speech. But today, obviously, our Vice President External is not here. That's Sky Teal. She's actually giving a presentation at a symposium in Pittsburgh, which is awesome. But she obviously couldn't make it tonight, and she was really sad, and she wanted me to let you guys know that she really, really is feeling bad about it. But if you guys look at the decorations at your table, that's all thanks to Sky and our public affairs chairs, Amy Lantrip. So awesome job on that. When I was coming out, I was actually writing down of what I was going to say because I'm very bad at speaking in public. But then, okay, two things happened. First of all, a friend of mine, Mary Camara, she's the president of Venezuela, came up and said, "Hey, Nishan, speak from your heart." And it never goes wrong if you speak from your heart, right? And then the second thing, a letter from my favorite person, Melissa Mock. She wrote to me, I haven't talked to her recently, but she just wrote to me and talked about how much she missed me. And it's just kind of crazy because I wanted to talk to you guys about what IAC means. And for a lot of people who join organizations, IAC is so much different. It's almost a family. I don't just come into IAC and kind of get things done and then leave. I actually hang out with my friends. They are actually my friends, and more so, they're my family. And I don't know, this letter actually kind of proved to me exactly what I was trying to tell. These are people, and if you look at the exec tables right there, those are people who have been past presidents and execs of IAC, and they're back to see IAC and Eve of Nations. Because you don't just finish Eve of Nations and IAC and you leave it alone. You come back to it. You never forget about it. Because it's a part of who you are after you join it and you become part of it. And today, that was my first thing I was going to say is what I love about IAC. And the second thing I love about IAC is the fact that IAC is so unique from the other organizations at OU. When you join the international organizations at OU, there's a lot of international organizations, and they're all really unique and really cool. But the best thing about IAC is the fact that it actually really brings people together from all cultures, all traditions. You come together in events like Eve of Nations and International Bazaar, and you really get to get a feel of all these different traditions and cultures, and you get to enjoy it together with people from all around the world. Look at your own table. I mean, it's kind of surprising the diversity that you have here. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to encourage a lot of people who are interested in IAC to look into it. Go into the iac.oe.edu website that our amazing historian made. It's amazing, actually. And just look at what IAC is and look into it, seeing if you want to join it. And if you have any questions, email us at iac@oe.edu. And let me tell you, if you decide to join IAC, you will never regret it. The people who join IAC always stay with IAC, and they come back years after IAC is over because they love IAC. Thank you, guys.
All right, at this time, we'd like to introduce our judicial board and our judges for tonight. So please give a warm welcome to IAC's judicial board, Christina Tran, Kavitha Sarhasivam, and Sharon Mung. And then additionally, we'd like to introduce our honorable judges for tonight, Dr. Carl Often, Dr. Sean O'Neill, and Kui Nguyen.
So this year we're starting where it's not really starting. There's a new thing. Well, they incorporated a few years ago, but they forgot last year. So we have the most active association recognition, and basically this is just the organization that's the most active, and it's voted on by the presidents of each of the organizations. The top 5 candidates are the Arab Student Association, Association of Friends of Venezuela, India Student Association, Lebanese Student Association, and the African Student Association. But the most active association recognition award goes to the African Student Association. Congratulations. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and go on with the Eve of Nations Awards. The 3rd place winner, are you ready? It's the Society of Vietnamese Students.
And for the 2nd place winner is the Society of Chinese Students and Scholars.
So, are you ready for the 1st place? Yes, the winner of the night is India Student Association. Namaste. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you. I thank all our awesome performers. If they could come out to the stage. I thank all our awesome performers. I thank my committee, ISA team, who worked so hard for all this. God, I don't know what to talk. But I'm really, really happy. Thank you so very much. Thank you all for supporting. And special thanks to my best friend Srinivas Hanuman Shetty and Sumit ji. Thank you for being with us until the end. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Vande Mataram.
Thank you so much and congratulations, Indian Student Association! So we just got the results for the Crowd Favorite Award, and this award goes to the Society of Chinese Students and Scholars. Congratulations!
Well, it's been a wonderful time, and like I said at the beginning, we're going to show you the world, and that's exactly what we did. We took you on a journey through a fashion show and incredible performances by our very own students here at OU. And so again, Lale and I, the IAC staff, and everyone that's associated with Eve of Nations would just like to say thank you all for coming tonight, and thank you all for supporting us in everything that we do. Boomer.
Thank you.